Straight up.
Oh my god, bro.
Alright, now I'm all awake and ready. Y'all know what time it is. Time for another album review. Also, by the way, please don't ask what I was just doing there. I have no idea what I was just doing. You already know. We about to be reviewing La Flame, JACKBOYS 2 by JACKBOYS and Travis Scott. So yeah, let's get into it. A lot of people consider this song the best song off the album, and to be honest, I don't blame them, cause both Travis Scott, Waka Flocka Flame, and Don Toliver all went off on this track right here. They all went insane on here. Especially with those little jabs that he threw at Pusha T. Yeah, that was fire. Amazing song to promote Jack Boys 2. And to be honest, this is a way better single than I Love My Beat. Like, without doubt, this is a way better song to come out before Jack Boys 2 than the whole song with Sheck West and Travis Scott. Which, mind you, is later on, but I still consider this way better than that, of course. With that being said, Jack Boys 2 is without doubt not a perfect album, and songs like this right here perfectly show that. Cause like you had this amazing snippet, right? That Travis Scott previewed, right? You had this amazing song that Travis Scott previewed before the album, only to ruin it by adding 21 Savage on here with him just saying ad libs all over the track. And yeah, there's a whole beat switch, but at this point, I'm already tired of it already. Like, Torrance Savage, like, I feel like if he had like a full verse on this track, this would have been a good to decent song, but yeah, no, this is definitely a skip. Although this is the only solo track from Travis Scott on this album, with that being said, this is an amazing song overall, bro. Like, I cannot get enough of it. Without doubt, a very underrated song off the album, bro. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. And yeah, a lot of people don't really talk about like Solfego in general, but like Solfego really snapped on this song, bro. Like y'all, some of y'all are sleeping on this song, bro. Like this song is fire for real. Although it's not like top tier amazing song off Jack Boys 2, it's still a pretty good song to vibe with time to time. I know it's been years in the making, a lot of people don't really anticipate anymore, but we finally got collaboration with both Travis Scott and Solfego. And both of these went in on this track for real. Like, without doubt, an amazing track between these two. It really gives off that 2021 vibe, bro. Like, for real. With that rage sound and all that, it really gives off that vibe, for real. Remember that song that I was talking about earlier being the single for Jack Boys 2? Yeah, this is a song right here, and my point still stands. This is not only like the mid single to come out for Jack Boys 2, but overall just another song that is definitely a skip off the album in general. At this point, we might as well have Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, and Future all as a duo, man. Cause like at this point, like it's crazy how we're getting like back to back songs between these three. Like first we had Type Shit, then we had Charge Them a Fee, and now this track. Although I wouldn't say it's like the better one out of all the tracks that come out between these three, but overall it's still a good track to vibe to over time. Ever since Hearthstone Psycho, this dude been on a streak of dropping good music for real. And this is a good example of it, cause bro really went in on this song, man. In my opinion, this is another underrated track off the album, man. Cause Don Toliver really gives off that vibe on this whole song. It's like ever since Hearthstone Psycho, he hasn't been missing, bro. Like for real. Pretty nice track between Travis Scott and Sababy. Pretty nice back and forth between the two. Although I do see some people seeing this song as a good vibe to listen to, in my opinion, this is also another skip off the album. Like, it's not that it's bad or nothing, it's just not for me. And now we get to the most popular song off the album with Travis Scott and Glorilla. Like, cause these two both go in for real. although there is some goofy lines during the track as well. Very unexpected feature from Youngboy, and both Youngboy and Travis Scott both go off on here. Like both of them go in on this track, bro. Like no cap. Like they both go crazy. This is also another good song to vibe to time to time, and also a pretty good feature from Future that is not a collaboration with Travis Scott. And also we get Wally the Sensei on the album, so that's pretty good. Although I'm not too crazy about this track, it's still a good vibe to listen to time to time. But what are my thoughts about this album? Although there are some like amazing tracks on this album, like there's so many good songs to choose from, like I said earlier, it's not a perfect album overall. And although there are some like memeable, and I mean memeable moments on this album, at the same time there are a few skips here and there. Like I said earlier, Kick Out definitely being one, like Tone Savage did not need to be on there, just saying ad libs over and over. And yeah, although there are a few tracks like underrated gems on there, like MM3 and No Comments, at the same time, there are a few tracks like PBT and just a whole bunch of other tracks on there that I just don't really think about going back to. So, although while out there, like I said earlier, there are like amazing tracks on there, at the same time, like, to be honest, like, compared to like other albums that came out this year, like Let God Storm Out and a whole bunch of other albums, although I would say it's definitely better than music, but it's not like the best album to come out this year. Like, you get what I mean? So with that being said, I would give this like a 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give this album an 8. But yeah, here's all the songs ranked worst to best. Here is, as you can see. Probably gonna do this for most of my videos where I do album rankings, so you'll probably be seeing this a whole lot whenever I do an album ranking at the end of the video. But yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments down below, and if not, hey, it is what it is. But either way, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.